Listen. The reason that the Bible prophesies a judgment is because there was no justice in the way the world has ruled. Now, I showed you about law, right? With the black book and the white piece of paper. If we live in a world that upholds you because you're white and condemns another simply because they're black, that's not a world of God. That's a world ruled by Satan. Now, to white people, listen. This is serious. Because you didn't go get your people and bring them here to make them slaves. Your fathers got my fathers. We were sold. We were bought. We were abused. We were mistreated. We were deprived of the human right to know, not for a year, not for 10 years, but for 300 years. That's a long time to mess over people. You didn't allow us to marry. We just made babies and the slave master took care of them. So today you're angry with us because we're still doing the same thing. Making babies for white folk to take care of. But as you sowed, now you reap it. Look. I'm just talking about justice now. My Chicano brothers and sisters, you are kin to the Native Americans. You once owned this state. You once owned Texas, and you once owned Arizona and New Mexico. That was yours. You didn't bother these people. They came, took it from you. Made war on you, took it. Poor Native Americans here hunting and fishing. Beautiful land. White folks said, you ain't doing nothing with it. We'll take it. We can show you that no native people on this earth were bothered by your whiteness. When they saw white people, they opened up and let you in. Not only in North America, but in Central America, South America, in Africa, in the Isles of the Pacific, we have never said to you, you can't come in, you're white. Is that right? We let them in. And after we let them in, they drove us out. Then they set up things that said, you can't come in. You black, you Native American, you Chicano, you get the hell out. It's for white people. Now that's sickness. Don't get uptight with me. But I gotta say these things even to you, not to hurt you. But really, if you can take it, it'll help you. In truth. I don't say these things with malice, but it's just true. You ruined our women. You did this. You killed us as men, and our women became your spoils. That's why a black woman today can't be raped. Not by you. Because really, in truth, you think every black woman is yours. You ruined our women. And you destroyed our men. We didn't do anything to you to deserve this. You did it out of a hatred for us. And out of fear of the power in the testicles of a black man. You know that anything that we touch ain't gonna be what it was. You know that. You can bring your sperm and put it in a black woman, and she's strong enough to make it us, even though it's you. Francis Cress Welsing calls it the fear of genetic annihilation. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing is right. Out of this fear and hatred and envy of the original people, you have destroyed us all over the earth. And you have set up a system, an educational, political, social, economic, and even a religious system that God rejects. Listen to me good now. This is the wind-up. God rejects a political system that doesn't have justice in it. God rejects an economic system where the wealth is in the hands of a few and the masses of the people have to scratch for what rightfully belongs to them. How in the hell can one or two people own the earth? We all come up out of it. They come up out of it. They got to go back down into it. But we got to pay homage to them because they took the earth from us. And then the value that is in the earth and under the earth, they take it out, make us work the mines. And we end up with nothing. And they pass on that they have stolen to their children. And their children wax fat and then say to us, we didn't do that to you all people. We wasn't around when that happened to your people. You're right. You were not around, it's true, but you are the beneficiaries of what your father stole. Right. How do you straighten this out? And I saw a pale horse. The rider was death, and hell followed closely behind. And I must respectfully say to Caucasian people, everywhere you've gone, death came with you, and hell has followed closely behind. I mean no disrespect. I mean no disrespect. But a horse is an intelligent creature. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said to us, we should not eat horse meat, even though it's a good meat. To eat a horse is like eating another human being because of the supreme intelligence of a horse. But when I saw a pale horse, the rider was deaf. Each of us, the horse is a beast. But when death rides the intelligence of a human being, he becomes an intelligent beast. Are you listening? And what is the death that rides the intelligence? It is when the intelligence makes you think you know better than the best knower who created this wonder called universe. And as long as you think you know better, you don't have to follow God, you don't have to obey his prophets, you do what you please, then death is riding your intelligence and hell follows you everywhere you go. And I saw the sheep. They had the mark of the beast in their forehead and in their hands. And here we are, human beings.